Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 10.
Or Season 3, Episode 3.
Entertainment Arc, Episode 3, called What Are You? Last episode was kind of chaotic. Uzui took the boys to the entertainment district. They have all been employed in different houses.
Well put.
Tanjiro is making himself useful. Inosuke is finding out some juice. Okay, he knows that something's going on in that room and he's like, I need to save this girl. And Zenitsu is
He's rocking out.
Okay.
I don't know why I find that so entertaining.
Oh my gosh. The most animated Adam has ever been watching an anime was that scene with Zenitsu strumming. Okay? I was like watching it back and he was living it up. So I'm glad he loved that.
I'm wondering if this is going to be the episode where my opinion starts to turn. Because everybody has been telling me that they've hated Uzui. Mm-hmm. And then they come to love him. And I will admit, like, obviously, if you're gonna be a Hashira, you're gonna have some characteristics that I admire, that I can respect. Nobody gets to that point without having those things, but...
We're just still in mourning. We need to come out of it, we know that.
Yeah. But we'll see if I like him or not. Jury's out on that.
Turns out, and I was confused, I was like, are these women informants or are they his wives? Turns out they're both.
Both, yeah.
You know what? To each their own. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever makes you happy. But they're all ninjas together, so I'm sure that's a great time.
I'd hate to see an argument in that house. Flying stars everywhere.
We need to figure out if Uzui's wife is okay. I hope Inosuke doesn't try to break in there by himself. But I'm expecting a lot from him. Okay.
Let's get after it.
Let's get after it. Here we go. Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 10 is coming right now.
Black and White Festival. She's not looking happy. Mm-mm.
Ne, あんたが来てからだよね。一体何人がこの店から消えたのかね。あんた一体影で何やってるんだい?
Is that the like head girl that Tanjiro was talking to?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
But that might
be... Yeah, I'm just wondering if the one was 7.
Completely devoured?
Like where
Stuck
is
on
she?
the floor?
Hanging, like wrapped up like a cocoon in the roof? Oh, where did she go? Oh, that was Edo. Was that a different town? Oh my gosh. He's very excited.
He's probably gonna end up dead.
Sa, 答えてごらん。お前は誰にこの手紙を出していたの？何だったか、お前の名は。ああ、そう。
It looks like Enmu's
マキオだ
hand mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
答えるんだよマキ
His eyes were beautiful though.
なんか俺自分を見失ってた。俺は宇髄さんの奥さんのひなつるさんを探
Who
すん
wrapped
だっ
up
た
in the
よ。
moment in the music.
三味線と琴の腕を上げたってどうしようもないだろうよ。でもな、どうしよう。ずっと聞き耳立ててんだけど、ひなつるさんの情報ないぞ。
I'm in all ears.
2日前に老主の奥さんが死んだんだよな。みんな暗いし、口が重いな。
Did we see that?
I think that's what happened to. That was the opening scene. That's my assumption.
一大事だ。女の子が泣いてる。
うんまた誰か来るわね荻本屋はおせっかいの多いことなんとかしてあの人に伝えなければ天
So
元
she.
様
Oh no. I wondered if she knew that he had other people in there for her.
騒いだらお前の臓物をねじり潰
Was
す
this demon a rhythmic gymnast? An artistic gymnast as they go by
あ
today?
の女が置いたって飯はあれだな。つまりあそこがマキオの部屋か。妙だな。妙な感じだ。今はまずい状況なのか。わからね
I think this is the first time I've
え。
heard his
めっ
voice
とした
without
気
him
持ち悪い
screaming.
感じはするが。
Trust your instincts.
ここで考えて何もしねえ
Call
のは
Uzui.
俺じゃねえ。風。窓も開いてないのに。
I'm not feeling good.
天井裏。おい、これバレてんぞ。なんだ天井の中でバタバタしてやがる。やっぱり鬼だ。どこに行く、どこに逃げる。
It's gonna be an upper demon.
どけどけ、逃がさねえぞ。今は昼間だから上に逃げたな。だがどこかで壁を伝って降りるはず。
I'm like actually really mad at that.
おお、可愛いのがいるじゃないか。
Put him right through the wall.
下に逃げてる。こっちか。いや、こっち。畜生。気配を感じづらい。見失った。クソったれ。邪魔が入ったせいだ。
Whoa.
I mean, leave it to him to punch a guest right in the face.
I'm sweating almost as much as Adam right now.
Yeah, it's not great.
I literally felt unwell watching that.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna drop right out of the ceiling when he threw the soup.
Oh. You gotta drive it out of that house though and let it just explode into ashes. It
But
knows better than that though.
Are we thinking upper demon?
I think it's an upper demon. Do I think that they think it's an upper demon? No, because what the heck is the percentages that they would run into another one so soon?
Yeah, I mean, fair.
But I definitely think it's an upper demon.
I feel like to go backwards would be anticlimactic for the show.
That mouth though, I kept having PTSD expecting it to be like, sleep. Sleep.
I was thinking of Alice in Wonderland.
Sleep. Oh. Yeah, also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, Zenitsu to the rescue.
No! I'm sticking by what I said though. I think that the demon used to be an artistic gymnast with all those ropes. Have you ever seen that at the Olympics? That is mesmerizing.
I would agree that it was some form of that, given the time period it would be. But
So maybe not quite an artistic gymnast, but like you get the idea.
yeah, but I think you're on the right track. I think that's going to be the backstory.
Oh my gosh, okay.
めちゃくちゃなんだけど、どうしたのこの部屋。喧嘩した大丈夫？ちょっと大丈夫？ね
He's really a sweetheart.
落ち着いて。君を怒ったわけじゃないのよ。ごめんね。何か困ってるなら。
あんた人の部屋で何してんの？
Is that the one that we think devoured the other
後ろにいる
one?
のは鬼だ。人間の音じゃない。声をかけられる直前まで気づかなかった。こんなことある。
There's more than one?
音やばいんだけど。
No.
静かすぎて逆に怖いんだけど。これ上限の鬼じゃないの。
おい、耳が聞こえないのかい？
He's actually got incredible hair.
その人は昨日か一昨日に入ったばかりだから。
はあ、だったら何なの？
勝手に入ってすみません。部屋がめちゃくちゃだったし、あの子が泣いていたので。
ぶっ細工だね、お前。気色悪い。死んだ方がいいんじゃない？
Wow.
なんだい、その頭の色。目立ちたいのかい？確かに部屋はめちゃくちゃのままだね。片付けとくように言ってたんだけど。うるさい！ギャーじゃないよ。部屋を片付けな。
ごめんなさい。すぐやります。許してください。
何？
He's about to get thrown.
話してください。
He's about to get tranced.
Even,
Wait. Okay, wait.
No, you go.
No.
Even if he gets tranced against the
I know.
upper demon, he's way out of his league.
At least he won't feel it. So he'll kind of be
It'd be quick.
unconscious. So you think that is the same demon that was in Inosuke's house?
I think so. Like, I don't think you can have more than one upper. Maybe she's the lead and she's got other demons running the other houses below her. It's one of those two things. There's no chance that an upper demon is allowing other demons to run the same gambit as her in the same town. So they're either under her control or she's able to go between houses very quickly and she's essentially running the whole district. That's what I think.
Also, did I miss something? Like, did she sound different to you, or is it just his supersonic hearing that he's just letting us know that she sounds different?
Didn't hear different to me.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, that answered my questions. She is definitely not the same one though, because the other one's mouth was way bigger.
Yeah, but you only saw that in the dark. Maybe that's her
And the
like
teeth were way bigger.
demon transformation.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it's my thought. Towel runs. Those are the bane of my existence in Club Volleyball.
Doing his chores like a good guy. Oh.
Of course he's good.
おかみさん、廊下の拭き掃除と花瓶の水切り、水あげ、水替え終わりました。
もうかい？
次は何をしますか？
次は
新しいお茶です、おかみさん。
あ、悪いね。
いいえ、おかみさん。次はおかみさん。
He's just 100% at whatever he's
おか
doing.
みさん。
うるさいわね。ちょっとお待ち。仕事が早くて真面目な子だね。あの新入り、店をめちゃめちゃにして一回
This woman terrified me last
ちょっと
episode.
猪子何してんのさ。
集中しても気配を感じねえ。あいつどこへ行きやがった？
Oh boy.
なんだってもう一回言ってみな。
話してください。
I like that he's got a little
よく見る
stone.
とさらにブサイクだね。
では、
そのお前が私に。
Oh, we're getting a little time warp here.
いい加減にしてちょうだい。何を？うちから怪我人や足抜け、自殺する子を出すのだよ。自殺した子はあんたがいじめ殺したようなもんだろ、わらび姫。ひどいことを言うわね、おかみさん。私の味方をしてくれないの？
Maybe she's not a demon.
私の尺に触るような子たちが悪い
So
と
this is
思わ
when
ない。
this woman dies. We're getting a flashback from
今ま
Zenitsu's
で
house.
ずいぶん目をつむってきたけど、どうこしてるんだよ、あんたは。かばいきれない。誰の
Look at the vein.
こ
Mm-mm.
の店がこれだけ大きくなったと思ってんだ、ババア。ずっと昔、私がまだ子供の頃、聞いたことがあるのよ、茶屋のおばあさんに。物忘れがひどくなってたけど、ある花魁の話をした。ものすごいべっぴんだったけど、ものすごい性悪で。おばあさんが子供の時と中年の時にそういう花魁を見たって。その花魁たちは姫ってつく名を好んで使って、気に食わないことがあると首を傾けて下からねめつけてくる独特の癖があったって。あんた何者なんだい？あんたもしかして人間じゃ。
Oui, oui.
Oh,
そういうことはね、気づいたところで黙っておくのが賢い生き方というものなんだよ。今までみんなそうして生きてきた。お前は私が思っていたよりずっと
wow, that dress sure
頭
opened
が悪
up.
かったようだね。残念だよ、おみつ。そんなに怯えなくても大丈夫さ。干からびた年寄りの肉はまずいんだよ。醜悪で汚いものを私は絶対食べたりしない。さよなら、おみつ。
Well, I guess she wasn't in the ceiling or the floor. She was out the window.
I'm a little surprised that an upper 6 demon would take orders in a house. Like, she obviously wasn't in charge. That kind of threw me for a loop. The whole demon persona doesn't strike me as being subservient, but I guess she's bullied people into not having to do the day-to-day details. I don't know, that just seems a little strange to me.
Maybe it's part of her service. She, like, drinks some of their blood.
Maybe. Yeah, she said she doesn't eat anything old or dirty, so she clearly eats kids.
Maybe she just, you know, maybe all of her, like, clients she turns into demons.
Maybe.
And then just lets everybody, because it's like an easy way for her to, like, keep getting, like...
Well, it's genius. You're working around probably the margins of society here. And you can kind of do, people go missing, they run away from the house, you know, the clients come, they don't want anyone to know they're there. Like, it's a pretty good setup if you want to make people disappear and eat them.
And it seems like people have been suspicious of her in the past, but she's let it slide because they've just kind of, like,
she's terrified.
Looked the other way.
Yeah.
I think that she has just been surviving off of all the guys who come to visit her.
Fair enough. Zenitsu's in trouble.
Yeah.
But then, who's in Inosuke's house?
Something with a big mouth. But her twisty, her, like, long pieces were the things that were tying up the woman.
Yeah.
Also, she's very pretty. I really love her outfit, honestly, and I love her hair. And I don't know where the, like, things on her cheek came from, but I like those too. So, yes. If I could be a demon, I'd want to be her.
That's not shocking.
Upper 6, so Akaza was upper 3. So she's not quite as strong. I love how we were like, the woman's in the ceiling. The woman's in the floor. No, the lady was thrown to the ground from outside.
I don't know.
Adam's overwhelmed. He has no thoughts.
It's
okay.
True.
Kabuzuji moves on.
Muzan-sama?
ずいぶん人間を食ったようだな。以前よりもさらに力が増している。
Is she gonna get an upgrade?
良い
Promotion?
ことだ。しかし油断をするな。うまくことが進んでいる時ほど足は救われやすい。
承知いたしました。
鬼殺隊でも手だれのもの。柱などはすぐにこちらが鬼だと看破する。しかしこちらからは柱ほど実力のあるもの以外、人間など見ただけではほとんど違いがわからない。血の種類や病気、遺伝子など人間にわからないことは判別できるが。ダキ。
はい。
ダキ。
はい、ムザー様。
私はお前に期待しているんだ。お前は誰よりも美しい、そして強い。柱を7人葬った。これからももっともっと
He's gonna give her more blood.
That's a resume.
残酷になる特別な鬼だ。
We have not seen him be that nice to anyone before.
気安く触るんじゃないよ。のぼせ腐りやがって。このガキがしつけがいるようだね。お前はきついしつけが。
わらび姫オイラン、この通りだ。頼む、勘弁してやってくれ。もうすぐ店の時間だ。客が来る。俺がきつく叱っておくから どうか今はどうか俺の顔を立ててくれ。
入ってきたばかりの子に辛く当たりすぎたね。手当てしてやってちょうだい。
Sociopath.
旦那さん、顔を上げておくれ。私の方
Wow,
こそ
that
ごめん
changed
な
on
さ
a
い
dime.
ね。最近
That's
ちょ
terrifying.
いと尺に触ることが多くって。仕事するからさっさと片付けな。
人呼べ、早く片付けろ。わらび姫オイランの気に障ることをするんじゃねえ。
あのガキ、この感触からすると軽傷だね。失神はしているけれども、受け身を取りやがった。一般人じゃない。鬼殺隊なんだろう。
So she deduced that he's a boy.
走りのような実力はな。少し時間がかかったけど、うまく連れてきたわね。どんどんいらっしゃい。みんな殺して食ってあげる。
Who's she talking to?
Herself?
濁った匂いがする。
Oh, baby.
夜は濁った匂いがする。
So, we heard there's a bonus scene. So before we do our little wrap up, we need to see what this is about.
Here we go. His dream, always to wake up to people calling his name.
They are so cute though, honestly.
俺どうしたの？
You got knocked out.
You got punched, Zenko.
そうね、私善子だったわ。男になった夢を見てたの。
ご飯持ってきてあるから食べてね。ほっぺたこれで冷やして。大丈夫？
うん、見かけほどひどくないよ。多分。
善子ちゃん、あ
Good
り
thing
が
it
と
wasn't
う。
her teeth.
私をかばってこんな目に。
男たるもの、乙女が泣いていれば助けるのは当たり前だわ。男じゃないけどね。つまり人間というものはね。
So much for
例
that
えば
cover.
長女とかね。私長女なんで年下の子が泣いてたらほっとけないじゃない。普通ね。
そんなことないよ。ここの人たちはみんな自分のことで手一杯だから。善子ちゃんみたいな優しい人は初めてよ。じゃあね、善子ちゃん。お大事にね。ゆっくり休んでね。
うん、ありがとう。
He's not great at keeping his cover.
No. What?
中高一貫鬼滅学園物語クリスマス編。今日は待ちに待ったクリスマスだ。禰豆子ちゃんをクリスマスパーティーにお呼びした。そのまま式を挙げることになってもいいように準備に抜かりはない。あった禰豆子ちゃんだ。いらっしゃい、待ってたよ。パーティーご招待ありがとう。
来てやったぞ。
メリークリスマス。
クリスマスってなんだ、教え
お前らは呼んでねえよ。その格好なんだよ。もういろんなことが大渋滞だよ。お前ら誰もクリスマスに呼ばれたことがないんだろ。いいから禰豆子ちゃん以外は帰れよ。
なんだと、クリスマスか
Bread instead of the mouth guard? Okay. I know normally we don't watch the Taisho secrets with you guys, but it just flowed right from the bonus scene. But we do watch them usually on our own, so surprise! I didn't like that those little tendrils of fabric snuck down there at the end. He's in for a world of hurt next episode, I think.
She knows.
Oh yeah, she knows. Daki, we know her name is Daki, and Muzan, Kabutsuji Muzan,
Do you think she's the favorite?
really seems quite taken with her compared to every other demon we've seen him engage with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand by my theory of how she's devoured so many humans. It's part of her job.
Yeah, but I was surprised at the 7 Hashira.
That, yes.
And is it, I'm curious, do they get strength based on the human's strength? Like, is a Hashira, I don't want to say worth more than a normal human, but like strength-wise, or is it, I know they pay a lot of attention to blood type. So I'm curious if defeating a Hashira is a badge of honor, or if it actually makes them stronger.
Well, that's very interesting that he brought up that they can detect disease, blood type, all that. I wonder if they avoid like sick people or stuff like that.
That's interesting. There is like a certain blood type that is rare that they get more strength from that they're always looking for, so probably both. But they can't die normally, so it probably doesn't matter if they have a disease or not.
Yeah, I guess. But it's interesting that they can identify Hashira but not weaker demon slayers, like compared to civilians, they can't differentiate. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's like secret passageways that she can get from house to house.
There must be something. I just don't see an upper not being territorial.
Oh, absolutely. But also, like, in the middle of the day, she was in Inosuke's house. Like, there has to be a way that she can move about.
Gotta be tunnels.
Yeah. She's gorgeous. I'll say it again. Wow. Looks way better in her, like, natural demon form than as the Oiron. Just my opinion, though. Adam's like a real dud today. Sorry about that, everybody. Wow, not contributing at all. I'm like carrying the whole team on my back today. So excuse me while I go get a massage.
I didn't think that there was. I didn't have any comment about her looks.
Yeah, we didn't have to talk about looks. This, I will say, was like, I was on edge. I was intrigued the whole time. I'm loving this. Adam's still yawning. So here I am, carrying the squad. Yeah, excellent. Oh, now we, okay.
I mean, we know who she is now. I'm waiting for it to, like, get going.
All right. I'm intrigued. I want more. I want to know all the details. Let me see how this works. Let me see how this operation is functioning. Also, the way that she turned from psychopath to calm, that is a red flag.
Just like on a dime. And she was nice and smiley and soft voice.
Don't trust people like that, everybody.
If mad, you better stay mad.
I will say I have experience with some people like that. It's very scary. All right. Let us know your thoughts without giving anything away. I know we asked some questions, but if we're gonna find out the answers, don't tell us. Only tell us things that we won't find out, but if we won't find out, then how would you know? Maybe it's in the manga. Anyways, you know the rules. Also, we would be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned because we need some more Daki next episode. Okay, bye guys.